I would go on the road and so-and-so would be like, oh yeah, they didn't give us enough money for 2 different rooms.
You've told me
Yes,
this.
and
Tell the audience this story, because
a lot of women have had that
I've
opportunity.
never heard this until I heard it from you, and then I've heard it from like 3 other female
because it would happen a lot.
I've
Guys would be like,
never
hey.
seen this. So tell the story. So you go on the road.
Well, a guy would say, hey, do you want to open for me, or do you want to do a guest spot? You know, we're going to go we're going to go on a treble run, which for those of you who don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's that dude who does all the one-nighters.
Right. All over, the Northwest and and it's a good way to like work the road and work out your stuff.
It's a lot of bar shows.
Yes, a lot of bar shows. So you agree to do that because you want the stage time, you want to get up, you think this is great. He's taking me on the road. He's acting pretty cool. He's not like expecting anything. And then while you're in the car, he's like, oh yeah, we got to share a room. Like you're already like, I'm like, what? He's like, well, they didn't give us enough money for 2 rooms. And it's like, that's information that you should have told me before. But a lot of people are like, okay, I don't want to piss this person off because then he's going to tell people that I sucked on the road. It's like, it's terrible. It's definitely a terrible mentality. I think I was very fortunate that I came away relatively unscathed in that, but I definitely had moments where after I did a show with someone would walk me to my car and they would just go to kiss me. And it was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So
the person that you were opening for would try to like give you a kiss.
Yes.
Hardcore
kiss.
Like tongue down throat.
Well, I don't think it ever got that far, but I'm assuming.
So then you just went,
Sometimes I ended up doing that one kiss, and then I was like, I just don't think that, and then you don't want to bruise their ego. The fact that women have to think about this is disgusting, but we think to ourselves, how do I reject this person without hurting their ego so they don't sabotage my career and I can still get spots? Like you have to think like, I don't date comics, or I'm seeing someone, or I think you're amazing, but I don't want to ruin our friendship. The fact that we have to even come up with these things is disgusting. So I definitely went through that. I think by the time I got actually to...
How did you get out of the next, when you saw the person the next show?
I mean, you just act really cool, and then you make sure that you're not like ever alone with... For me, again, I was lucky that I was able to sort of navigate through those waters.
How did you have to do the one room thing?
I only did it like, I think once. And then you learn from that lesson.
Opposite bed?
Yes, there were actually 2 beds in there and nothing happened. So it was fine. But I think I definitely
He was hoping though.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. Hey guys. I mean, it's...
Jodi's the only person who telling like a sexual harassment story still wants to be flirted with.
I know, it's not weird.
So wait,
that's not why I came to you fucking backwards. Bullshit.
I hate to break it to you.